Today, I am joined by wide receiver Devin Duvernay, who's going to be taking your questions. So go ahead and start commenting them for him below. Devin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
So obviously you're a rookie. It's been a little bit of a tricky year to come in as a rookie with all the COVID protocols, and obviously we didn't have a normal offseason. But what has the transition to the NFL been like for you?
It's been good. It's been real smooth. I think everyone in the organization, teammates, coach, staff included, helped the transition be smooth and make sure we're taking advantage of our opportunities and, just enjoying it. But overall, it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. And, I can't complain. I'm living the dream.
Was there anything that was like particularly interesting to you kind of coming from the college game to the professional level?
Not exactly. I don't think so far, at least. I guess just not having a fan so far, but I mean, maybe soon. But yeah, I mean, nothing too different. I mean, I'm just out there, enjoying every moment of it, having fun. So, just taking it one step at a time.
Sure, we certainly miss having the fans out there with us. Your wide receiver group is pretty young this year, though. You're led by Willie Snead, who's himself not that old of a veteran. He's such a versatile guy, though. What have you been able to learn from him as your vet in that group?
From Willie, just being a pro, taking care of your business, handling your business like a grown man, business like attitude, and just going about your business, winning the day. He likes to say. So I'll say I'll taking that from him, just winning the day and being the best in that moment.
Absolutely. I think that's great advice, no matter what your life career is. We'll take our first fan question here. It's coming from Tony Brown. He asked, who was your favorite receiver growing up?
Favorite receiver growing up? I loved Steve Smith back when he was in Carolina. Loved watching him. So, but yeah, I'd probably say he was, and some other ones I could probably think of. But yeah, Steve Smith came to mind first.
He was one of my favorites too. I grew up in North Carolina. I loved him growing up. Do you talk as much trash as Steve Smith did when he was playing?
I'm not too big on the trash talk.
He was definitely the king of that. That's for sure. And he obviously ended up here at the Ravens too, which is awesome. So from Grace Kelly, she asked, if you could take only one snack with you to a deserted island, this is an interesting one, what would you take?
Probably Welch's fruit snacks.
Okay.
Eat those all the time. Yeah, that would probably be it.
That's a good one. I like those. So obviously this year you were the first person in the NFL this season to return a kickoff touchdown. What was that like? What was going through your head when you're running down the field? Like, are you just thinking like, don't get caught, don't get caught?
No, it was super exciting. It was like almost like blacked out and like oh my gosh, I'm free. Like as I was going to the end zone and, I get there and I was just like kind of stuck, didn't know what to do. And, things like that being my first NFL touchdown. But yeah, I think I like blacked out, didn't know what to do. Was just super excited. How to calm down when I got to the sideline.
That has to be a pretty unique way to get your first NFL touchdown. Like what's going through your head in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I remember catching the ball, getting through the crease to get to the sideline and thinking I just had so much room and was just telling myself run. So yeah, don't get caught like you were saying and things like that. But yeah, wine was all over the place.
One of the things that's really struck me about this rookie class, and we talked a little bit about COVID before, but just like, I think the expectation was coming in your rookie class, you guys kind of didn't have the full offseason, but your class has really been able to contribute. What do you think makes your rookie class so special this year?
I think it's just our attention to detail. We've just taken the coaching we've been given, and just, bit down hard on it. And, we try our best and, do our best for the team and our coaches to, win. I mean, we're driven to win. We know where this team's at. We know where this team's mindset is at. And we want to help the team accomplish its goals as well. So, I mean, I think that's, part of the big reason why we've been able to, do what we've done.
Absolutely. From Eli Colin, another fan question here. He asked, what's your favorite route?
Favorite route? Probably a post. Post probably be my favorite one, just being able to run, use your speed and, stretch the field, get open and hopefully catch a bomb. That's, it's always exciting, catching the deep ones.
Absolutely. From Keely Green, what color uniform is your favorite? Ravens have some good ones to choose from.
Me personally, I like the black Black probably be my favorite so far.
I feel like that's always a popular one. Fans and players alike. Everybody loves that one. From Fabian, what is your favorite pregame meal?
Pregame meal. I always eat an omelet, piece of toast, and a banana. Been pretty consistent with that so far. So that's pretty much all I eat before games.
Hey, whatever works. Are you a guy that has like a very regimented pregame routine?
Yeah, I'd say so. I pretty much eat the same thing for breakfast. I get there around the same time, depending on the game time. Yeah, I'd say I do the same thing in order.
From Lizeth, we got a good follow-up question here. What's your go-to song before a huge game?
Go-to song. See, personally, I don't have a particular song, but I wrote through a lot of things like, T Grizzly, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, whole bunch of things just to, get me hype, get me in the mode. So, yeah, couldn't pick out one, So, kind of a bunch of
the
things.
hype playlist. We'll take that. Yeah, that's fair.
Get me going.
From Gray, fan question here. Are you faster than Hollywood? He wants to know.
Faster than Hollywood? I mean, I guess I'm gonna leave that up for the fans to, dispute.
I think one time he got asked if he would race Lamar, and he's like, "I'm not racing anybody for free out here. Why would I be doing that?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess
we'll leave that one up to like a virtual simulation or something. From David Paulo, he asked, "Do you play Madden?"
Oh yeah, big Madden guy. Love Madden. Play it a lot.
What was it like for you to like see yourself in the game for the first time?
Yeah, I mean that was almost crazy just to grow up playing it literally every year, and then seeing yourself on it and being able to play with yourself. That's actually real, not someone you got to create or make or rename. But no, that was pretty exciting to see.
Did you have like a kind of like, wow, I'm in the NFL moment at any point? Did it ever really like hit you?
I'd say probably the first game, really, I guess that first week, kind of preparing for the, the Browns and things like that, and seeing on the big board, preparing for, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and like, wow, I'm really about to play these guys. So I think that'd probably be the moment I first realized, like, wow, I'm actually in the NFL.
And you're in the AFC North when like every divisional game is no joke. It's a physical game. There's really no like gradual step in there when you have them the first week.
For sure.
From Chris Johnson, he asked, "What's your favorite memory from college?" And he says, "Hook 'em."
Hook 'em. Favorite memory? I'd probably say winning the Sugar Bowl, beating Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. That was just an awesome weekend, awesome game, a great time. We got the win. And that was a big weekend that, still sticks with me.
Did you know DeShawn Elliott, another Texas guy, before you came to the Ravens?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and DeShawn, real good friends. We knew each other, have a relationship way back. So, yeah, that's my guy.
Does it make it any easier kind of when you're moving across the country, you're coming into a new place, but you kind of have that familiar face there?
Oh, yeah, it definitely made it, somewhat, soothing and easier knowing I knew someone on the other team. Had a personal relationship with him and things like that. So that did, kind of, help me in my process moving forward. And, he kind of told me some things, what to expect, how it is and things like that, football wise, off the field wise. So that was pretty cool to have him, do that for me.
Sure. That's great. From Daniel Wright, he asked, obviously a new addition to the wide receiver room. How does Dez affect you in a teaching aspect? Like what can you learn from him?
Oh, I learned a ton. He's always talking to us. He's always on us. He's, always coaching us. But yeah, I mean, he's a veteran. So he's just helping us, with the little details, how to run route, how to release, how to, do this and that when the DB's doing this. So, but he's been a great help in the receiver room, just, helping us develop. Cause like you said, we're pretty young and, being able to have that veteran in there to, continue to help us grow along with the coaches was big.
Yeah, certainly. From Jim, with Thanksgiving coming up, do you have a favorite Thanksgiving side dish?
Side dish, I love eating sweet potatoes. That would probably be my favorite.
I think it's mac and cheese for me, which I know there's like a little controversy there on whether that's technically a Thanksgiving dish or not, but I'm from the South, so it's a
yeah. I think I'd say you consider it one.
But right. Yeah. From Michael to Farah, who's your funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate, probably be Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram's funny. He's just all his energy, his vibe, everything is just funny. But yeah.
We had a fan question come in too. They want to know when he's going to have you on his Trust Levels podcast.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know too much about that. So
I'm sure he'll get you on there at some point.
I'm gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, exactly. From Desmond, he asked, "What's the chemistry between you and Lamar like?"
That was good. I think we have us as receivers have great relationships with all the QBs. Our chemistry is, right where it needs to be. We talk things out when we need to. We meet when we need to, and we take it from there. But I'd say the chemistry is great.
Awesome. We'll take one more fan question here before we let you go. From John, what weather do you like to play in?
What I like to play in, probably the perfect weather, like 70s, mid 60s, maybe sun out, daytime. That'd probably be the best.
So
best
not
thing.
last week, what we had.
Yeah, not last week. Philly.
That's
Philly
the opposite
game.
of that.
Yeah, for sure. Philly game was almost perfect, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Any message you want to share with the fans before we sign off here?
Just stay with us. Appreciate the support and continue to stay with us. And we continue to go as y'all go. So appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you can catch Devin this Sunday at 1 p.m. on CBS when the Ravens take on the Titans. Devin, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. No problem.